Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Wonderfully Made. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is this hair. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I ended up with this color, and I'm going to talk about my micro lock journey. Hopefully third time is a charm, and we'll get into that a little bit more in this video. But yeah, thank you so much. If this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. I really appreciate you taking a minute of your day to spend it with me. And if you are one of my ride or die subscribers who always come back and check out what I have going on when I post a video, even if it's years later, thank you guys so much. Nothing but love for you. I really appreciate it. I am moving into, and I have been on this more consumer conscious type of lifestyle, if you will, and so my channel will be shifting a little bit into that. So on this channel you're still going to hear a lot about beauty and luxury hair, but I am going to focus more on using what I have and only buying what I need. I'm going to try to get into vlogging because I am over 50 now, and you know, hopefully I have some things to share with you that can be helpful when it comes to aging and, you know, living out this second half of my life. And we're definitely going to have some ministry moments as well. So before I forget to ask you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I post a video. Again, I thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get into this hair. Hey guys, alright, so we're gonna get started. This is what my locks look like. They are less than a week old, but I put way too much. I used way too much lock gel, and so they are very stiff. Mind you, this is my third try. The second time I tried to start my locks, I mean, I think it came out really well. And I'll insert a picture. They weren't as small as these, but the parts were just way too inconsistent. It's not that the parts were super big, because I didn't mind the size, but they were inconsistent. Like all up in here, some of the locks were way bigger than the rest, and so I wanted to go with something a little bit smaller and try to get the size of the twist more even, more similar. And so this is what it's looking like now. So I am just going to be breaking all the rules, okay? I've only had this in since I actually finished it on January 1st, and today is January 6th. But I'm going to attempt to wash these because, I mean, I have absolutely no movement. I mean, it's just very stiff, and I need to try to get, you know, some of the lock gel out. And so this is what it's looking like. I have no idea how many I have. I have not locked the roots yet, and as you can see, they really don't even need to be retightened. But look at this gray hair. Oh my goodness, I am about to get rid of the gray hair. So I'm just going to band some sections and wash it just to see if I can get rid of some of the lock-in gel, and then I'm going to color it using a temporary color. This is the As I Am temporary color in the shade Copper. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and band this and attempt to wash it. I mean, because right now it's so stiff, I can't even style it at all. And I have wet it several times with water, hoping that the water would, you know, take some of the gel out, and it just has not worked. So I know that it's because of the product that I used, and I'll try to insert a picture of what I used, the locking gel that I used. And so yeah, I'm just going to wash this, and hopefully I can get a lot of the locking gel out. And I'm going to wash it and color it, and hopefully after that I can style it. So I'm just going to do some large plaits, and then I'm going to band the ends because I'm going to do my best to do this without it unraveling. Oh my goodness, please Lord God, don't let it unravel. Some of these have already begun to unravel, mainly in the nape and, you know, some of these really sharp parts. So I will go ahead and probably try to interlock those areas. So this is what it's looking like. I know that, you know, I need to redo those. The ones at the nape I'm gonna have to interlock because they're definitely gonna come unraveled. Let me go wash my hair and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I just finished washing my hair and I have towel dried it as best I could. Under normal circumstances, I would let my hair dry completely before taking, you know, the little braids down and the bands out. But the color has to go in on damp hair, so I'm not going to let it dry completely. So I'm just using the towel to get as much of the water out as possible. It's already moving. I mean, before it was so much gel in it that there was absolutely no movement in my hair at all. So it's already feeling better. It doesn't feel as hard and as stiff. I should have just used the lock-in gel for the roots, but I ended up using it all over my hair, and that was a big mistake. So lesson learned. This is what I should have had when I first did it. But because I used so much locking gel, I mean, it was just stiff and straight. So yes, 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 washing it did help. Be careful when you are braiding your hair. Try not to borrow hair too much, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, whenever I ran out of room to braid, I just twisted the ends. That makes taking it loose much easier and help to minimize the risk of unraveling. Oh, look at this. I mean, so much more movement, so much better. I mean, y'all saw the before. Y'all saw how stiff it was. So this is so much better. Okay, so now I'm going to add the color. And I probably am going to try to sit under the dryer just for a few minutes to let it dry some. And then I'm just going to sleep in a bonnet. And again, I have it in the shade Copper, and it's supposed to provide like an auburn type of color. That is what that looks like. And I don't know, I just didn't want to go with black this time. So I'm going to start off with what's on here. You know, no need to waste anything. And it says to apply a generous amount, but I'm proceeding with caution nonetheless. It looks orange. No turning back now. I don't think I ever had hair this light. Or this bright, should I say. Just gonna make sure that everything is coated. And it's such a small jar. I was wondering if one jar was gonna be enough, and the answer to that question is absolutely. At least for my hair, and I have, you know, thin, fine hair. Now, if you have a lot of hair, way more hair than me, thicker, longer, then, you know, it may take more for you. But for me, I mean, this is how much I've used so far, and I've pretty much done the entire back already. Oh my goodness, I have orange hair. It's definitely bright. Way more vibrant than I was expecting. Thank God it's temporary. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get a towel and of course wipe my edges and, you know, some of my parts, to kind of, you know, get it off of my scalp. But and I really think I probably used too much, even though it says to use a generous amount. I think I could have gone in with less. But this is what the jar looks like. I probably used almost half, not quite half of the jar. And really, I probably used like maybe a third of the jar. Okay, let me go and wipe my roots and sit under the dryer a little while. I definitely can't go to bed with it this wet. Okay, so this is my hair now that it is dry. Very orange, very copper. I will show you guys how I style it in the morning, and once I have a full face of makeup on, or at least some makeup on, hopefully I will like it much better. And it feels kind of crunchy, like I did a wash and go with some gel. But it still got movement a lot better than when I used that locking gel. So yeah. And so far, I don't see anything unraveling. I mean, I have a few like down here unraveling, but that was unraveling before I even started washing my hair. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. So I just broke all of the starter micro lock rules. I washed my hair less than a week. I think they recommend you wait about a month or so before your first wash, but I had way too much locking gel in my hair. I mean, you saw it was completely stiff. It wasn't moving. I couldn't style it, and I needed to wash it out, and I certainly didn't want to have to do my hair all over. So, but it worked. I mean, I washed out the styling gel. Now it's, you know, exactly where I wanted it to be. It's moving, it's curling, and second rule I broke within the first week is I colored my hair. Now, I didn't use permanent color, but as I showed you already in the video, I did use this As I Am curl color, and I used it in the shade Copper, and this is a temporary color, and it comes off pretty easily. I used about a third of the jar, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I was like, oh my God, I have orange hair. So it definitely took some getting used to, but it has grown on me that quickly. I like it. It looks spicy, and especially with my thinner, finer texture, with these starter locks, I think the color just added that extra oomph that I needed. And I like it. I like it. Can't wait to see how my hair progresses this time around, because this is my third try. My third try. And hopefully I can get some good results. I didn't have to interlock anything yet. I thought maybe it would start unraveling when I washed it, and I was gonna have to start interlocking it and retwisting the ends, but no, I mean, it did really well. I like the fact that I am able to try out color without making it permanent. Yeah, so as my hair grows out, who knows, I may go with a permanent shade similar to this. Now, this is a little bit messy, but it wasn't bad at all, to be honest with you. And when I'm saying it's messy, it wasn't really messy, but it does get like all over your scalp and your forehead, so you will have to, you know, get a wet rag or something and just kind of wipe along your edges. And I also had to, like, you know, wipe product off of my scalp, because with locks, you know, you can see my scalp, especially since I have finer hair. And so I did have to wipe some of the product off of my scalp, but it came off really easily with a wet towel. I will say that this product does, it's like a gel. So it's like a gel that you're just coating your hair with. It's a colored gel. so it does make the hair a little bit crunchy, but you know, not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's not like super hard. It's not flaking or anything so far. And so yeah, I really do like the way it came out. So this is pretty much week 1. What today is Tuesday. Yeah, so this is pretty, because I started twisting my hair on New Year's Eve, finished New Year's Day, and the only reason why it took me 2 days to do it is because I started late and I ended up babysitting on New Year's Eve, and I couldn't finish it until the next day. But really, I could have done this in 1 day. But so right about a week now, this is my 1 week check-in. Yeah, this is my 1 week check-in. So my 1 week check-in, I've washed it and colored it, and it is doing great. It is doing great so far. Give you one final look. And again, I love the fact that it has movement. What was driving me insane prior to me washing it was the fact that it had absolutely no movement. I mean, it was just stiff. Okay, I couldn't style it. I couldn't do anything. The only thing I could do was like put it back in a bun. And so yeah, loving it, loving it, loving it. Hope you guys have found this video helpful. If you have any questions about my starter locks or anything else for that matter, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will be sure to respond. Thank you again so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video.